I have so many unfinished projects. Good morning. Welcome to another vlog. We're about to do one of my favorite things I think ever to possibly do, and that is switch over handbags. I just purchased this Denier bag last night at the thrift store, and I had my eye on this for the past week. Previously, this bag was like $20, and then when I went back, I was shocked that it was still there, first of all, because it's gorgeous. But it also had lost the price tag, so I got them to reprice it, and they priced it at $13, and then I had a coupon, so I basically got it for half price of the original price I didn't want to pay. So very happy with this, and I think I'm gonna give it a little test run today. I like that inside it has two sections, and then it has the zip pocket, which I love. So I'm gonna switch all my stuff over. As I've been trying to like prioritize filming more and like vlogging more and just filming what I'm doing throughout the day, just to kind of get more in the groove of making YouTube a part of my daily routine, so that I don't like go through periods where I fall off and don't post. I have been trying to carry around my camera more often, so I think this bag will be really nice because it's just a little bit bigger than other bags I have, so I think it'll be able to fit everything that I need to. I've been carrying around this Fair One ball palette because like so satisfying. They just have the greatest colors ever. Oh my god, this I've been also carrying around with me. If you are ever in Newport, Rhode Island, this is a little solid perfume from Shore Soap Co. This is the scent Warm Sand. This just smells like childhood summer. It smells like sunscreen, but not in a way that's like synthetic and gross, but it just smells like a really nice sunscreen, or like a tanning oil. I think it has like jasmine notes in it and stuff like that. It just smells so good, and so I've been like just slathering myself in this any second I get, and they make this in like other products as well, so I think you can even get like a candle. There's body lotions, soaps, all that kind of stuff. And then also another great natural scented product, amazing thing, is this lip balm. It's very beat up by now, but this is from Rocky Mountain Soap Shore. Rocky Mountain Soap Co. This might have been a holiday scent, but it's called Nordic Spa. It is so nice. Has peppermint, lavender, eucalyptus, cedar, lemongrass. The combination of like a minty sort of vibe with lemon. Very into that. Everything they do is just perfect. What we're gonna be doing today is working on some interior design, okay? I need to get my life together right now. I have so many unfinished projects, and I just need to like dedicate time to it. The first thing I need to do today is go and purchase more of the paint that I'm using for my bookcases in the studio. Hopefully I can get that video done soon. It's a bit of a process because I have to put some products on the bookcases first, because they're like a composite and they're really slippery, so I need the paint to be able to stick to it. So that will be quite the ordeal, but I'm on a roll from painting, from being at my sister's this weekend, so I'm just gonna go with that momentum and get that done today. And then the paint store is close to the fabric store, so I might go to the fabric store, I don't know. But I have a few things in mind that I need to be looking for fabric for, so stay tuned. In the spirit of getting my life together, I need to start wearing my glasses more. I am slacking in that department because it's summertime. I keep leaving the house with tiny bags or just my wallet or whatever. I don't want to have a bag with me, but now that I have this new big boy, I can fit my whole life in there, so I'm hoping that that will get me more into the habit of driving with my glasses on again, because it is so helpful. Because I shouldn't be allowed out on the roads with these things not on. So this is the paint color if you haven't been following along with the bookcases. This is Fusion paint. It's so good, and this color is Highlander. I am obsessed with this red. So this is what we're working with so far, and this is what both of these bookcases are gonna look like. And then I have this like composite trim that I painted out the same color and then I'm going to cut it to size, and it's going to be the base of both of the bookcases. I really love that the shapes of this trim, like in the molding, kind of mirror the paisley print of this fabric, and then the fabric that I chose for the bottom curtain of here is also like a very oversized, kind of like almost like a gold gilded sort of looking paisley, but like a loose sort of paisley. So the first thing that I'm going to do, I think, just to get into the groove of painting, is a few shelves on this. The underside of them I didn't paint because I didn't have enough paint, so I didn't want to waste it. So I'm going to see what I have left in the original container and see if I can use up that to the best of my abilities, and then I'll open up the new one. This paint is a little bit pricey depending on what you're doing. These containers are about $30 for 500 mils, but it goes on so nicely, especially on furniture. Most of the time you only need 2 coats, and it just is like so creamy and like very, very full coverage. So it is nice for those reasons. I would say it is worth the price, but for this I kind of underestimated how much I would need because I did paint out this bench, and I think since the bench was just raw wood, it really like soaked up a lot of the paint more than the bookcases did. So the bookcase I did 2 coats. I don't know if that's going to be the same with this one though, because it's white. So I'm a little like iffy, but I hope I'll have enough paint, because if I have to buy another one of these paints, I'm gonna be so annoyed. But the bench I did have to do 3 coats, so I think that's a big reason why this took up so much paint. I'm gonna get started painting the other drawers, and hopefully I don't have any mishaps. Also, I said drawers, I meant shelves. Oh, the other thing is too, they're quite stuck on there, so I don't think I can get them back out now that the paint has dried on there. Oh well. So I have the first coat on this piece of crown molding that's going to go up at the top of the 2 bookcases. I'm hoping that this only takes 2 coats because the bench took up so much paint, but this looks like it covered a little bit more than that, so let's hope so. I'm so annoyed with myself. I was painting the end of this way, and I got all these little specks on the freshly painted wall. And it literally looks like blood splatter. I'll probably just leave it. Okay, I am absolutely desperate to just not be in painting clothes after this past weekend and today. So I'm gonna take a break from painting. I don't think I'm gonna start on the other one today because I want to get this room a little bit cleaner first so that I actually have the room to work. So what I'm gonna do now, I think that the edges of this are gonna be okay and dry enough. So I think I'm gonna start like styling this because this is how I have to work. Like, I need to see results bit by bit in order to be encouraged to keep going. So like my main goal when I'm cleaning or when I'm redecorating or whatever is to get like little pockets of things done and then continue on. So even though it'll just be half of this whole thing done, I just want to be able to see this with some things on it looking cute and also clearing up the space from all of the things that were already up here before. So I think that'll give me some peace of mind and clear up some space in this room. So let's get started with that. Next morning now, and I've just been working away on this bookcase behind me. I am obsessed with how everything looks against this red color. I think I made the right choice and I am very happy with how it's looking. I am getting a little bit scared that the white one isn't gonna look the same and that they might look like slightly different tones of red. Maybe you won't notice once it's full of stuff. I don't know. I have this like just about the way I want it to be. At first when I started putting stuff up here, I was putting like all of my absolute favorite things on this one and then remembered there's a whole other bookcase I have to like stage when it's done being painted. So I've been trying to like dole out items evenly. So I have things like set over there that are gonna go on that one when it's painted. But I really like this. Basically this hole right here is like the only spot left I have to fill. So I think that's pretty good. I am in such a decluttering, purging my life sort of mood right now, and I'm loving it. I stopped working on this last night to go and help my best friend purge her closet. That was like the perfect break to take because I was already in a mood to declutter everything before I went. And then by the time I got back, I'm just like, this morning, get rid of everything. And I want to say about that as well, like, I'm not really someone who buys a lot of new things. I thrift almost everything I own. And if I do ever buy something new, I try to get the most use out of it because I don't like investing in new things unless it's something that I know is going to be like used to its absolute fullest. And so anything that I'm donating, for the most part, I got at the thrift store and I'm bringing back to the thrift store. I don't want this to seem like a mindless like declutter and then replace my life with a whole bunch of other stuff. I think after the past few years of having quite a few lockdowns and not being able to go thrifting or shop or really have any new things come into my life, I really realized like what a crutch almost I use thrifting as just like a little hit of dopamine here and there. And so since life has gotten back to normal, like I don't really feel the need to do that as often, and it's really changed the way that I look at bringing new things into my life. Also, like being at home so much in the past few years, I really have started to feel so claustrophobic with all of the things that I own. And I know I've talked about this if you follow my videos like a little bit back. I've talked about this a lot this year, that I'm just trying to like streamline everything and become like a cleaner person and keep my environment more the way that I want it to be for like my ideal mental health. And I just can't do that with a lot of stuff. So I did a closet clean out the other day and dropped off some donations, and now I'm gonna go do another drop off. I have 3 boxes of just like trinkets in my car right now, and then I took my friend's donations as well, threw them in my trunk, and now I have 2 more boxes of books. Books are another thing that I can't control myself. I need to buy books, and I don't read enough books to be buying as many books as I do. So that's something I'm trying not to buy anymore. So I think if I get rid of them and have a good representation of what like a normal amount of books is to have, then that will like keep me peaceful. So yeah, let's go and do that. I don't even know if I can carry these boxes downstairs, but we'll try.